just in the last couple of weeks, we sent you over $40,000. Is that
Uh,
true?
yeah, it's around there.
How many total accounts do you manage?
Up to a little over 10 accounts.
10 accounts.
Yeah.
Wow.
I try to do anywhere from 10% to 10% a month.
So $20,000 a month.
My long-term goal in trading is to make enough money to a point where I can make a difference in a positive difference in the world.
Hello everyone, welcome to our interview.
Hey there. Great. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your time. You are the first trader from Thailand I'm doing interview with, and I'm super excited to not only know about your trading journey, but as well as the trading in Thailand, and of course, what do you think is the secret sauce to become a successful trader? Because we all know that you're very successful as you are a funded trader for traders, and I think that just in the last couple of weeks we sent you over $40,000. Is that true?
Yeah, it's around there.
You are not only funded with for traders, but you have several other accounts as well, right?
Yeah,
With other firms. So
so my trading journey, it started a little before the crypto bull run. Started getting into, option trading. But I didn't know what I was doing, I didn't have any experience in the market at
so
all.
you jumped right into options trading?
Yeah, options.
Oh.
Yeah, so I did I lost money on option trading. I lost quite a bit. Then I took a break from trading for a while, and then came the Bitcoin bull run. And then I didn't trade Bitcoin at all at that point. I was more interested in what Bitcoin was and the mining aspects of Bitcoin. So I started mining Bitcoin and selling Bitcoin miners, importing
All right.
Bitcoin miners, and that's what really got me into graphs or charts. Because once you're in that market and you get the Bitcoin, you mine the Bitcoin, you have to sell it on exchanges. So
Okay.
that's basically what got me into trading in general.
Yeah, I know. And where did you get your first initial trading capital? You know that you lost with options trading, and then when you were trading options, you didn't look at the graphs at all.
No. When I was trading options, so options trading, I was trading. I forgot what time frame, but it was very small time frame, and I never zoomed out. Yeah. The capital I got, I'm lucky that my family does own a family business that could support this venture.
Okay. So your
So
parents just gave you some money to trade options?
yeah.
So how much money did they give you, like just to
Oh,
play with?
it was up to around maybe 10,000.
$10,000.
Yeah, 10,000.
Yeah.
10 to 20,000. Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're one of the luckiest one, because most of the people they struggle to get the initial capital, but it's
Yeah,
good
initial
that you
capital.
could.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was lucky. Yeah,
and you lost everything.
everything. Everything.
So what about your parents? What did they,
um
what did they tell you?
um my mom, I have a wonderful mother. She's always been supportive of me, whatever I do. And she when I lost money, she just told me don't worry about it. Money is just something, you can get it back. You lose it, you get it back.
Okay.
It's just it was hard for me emotionally,
Yeah.
because I put a lot of effort into it. Not as much as I should. If I did put a lot of effort, I would have been successful. So
Sure.
yeah.
I
So,
know.
but yeah, it was thanks to my mother that I had the capital and I was lucky enough to keep uh, pursuing this venture
Mm-hmm,
until
mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm,
became
mm-hmm.
profitable. Yeah.
Right. Can you share with us what kind of business does your family run?
Yeah, so in Thailand, we were the first family to produce and package fried garlic as a garnish for Thai dishes.
Wow.
Yeah,
And do
so
you sell it only in Thailand or do you sell it
uh,
abroad as well?
we have resellers that do sell across the border, like into
Yeah.
Laos or Cambodia. Yeah, but ourselves, like exporting it ourselves, no, we don't. We're just
Okay.
nationally.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So, how big is your business? Or are you part of the business? Are you
Yeah.
involved in the business or are you just trading?
Am I involved? Yes, I was involved. It was our business was thriving. It was going well until COVID.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
Mm. Right.
like any other businesses, we took a large hit during COVID, and
Mm.
it the the income it slashed down to about slash 70% our income.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was a big hit. That's when I knew, I there has to be, different types of income. I have to find
Mm.
another source of income. And
Mm.
that's when, I had previous experience with options trading,
Mm.
and then after that I was just like, you know what, I already started this. I'm gonna see it out. I'm gonna see it all the way. I'm gonna become profitable no matter what, or I'm gonna die trying.
Mm.
You know,
Mm. Mm.
yeah,
Mm. Okay, so can you walk us through this second part of your trading journey? Because
yeah,
the first one was like the options trading that
yeah.
didn't work out really, and then like the
Okay,
second phase.
the second phase was crypto. So crypto, I started when I started mining. I started getting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. So I started
Mm-hmm,
have I had to sell these on exchanges.
mm-hmm,
Um, so that's what really started getting me into trading crypto, and I was actually profitable in crypto.
mm-hmm,
Uh, I had an initial investment about $30,000,
mm-hmm,
and I was in the middle of the bull run. We were in the middle to towards the end of the bull run,
mm-hmm,
um, and I made somewhere around another 30 to 40,000.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I didn't take profits, and
Okay,
it crashed.
so it crashed. So you lost everything.
Yeah, and that's when I realized, I have to invest in learning.
Mm.
Learning
Yeah,
charts, learning technical, tech, technical parts of graphs.
yeah.
Yeah,
So you lost everything in options trading, then you lost everything in crypto trading, and then like I I would feel like that you would completely
yeah, and a lot of people
give
do
up, give up on
quit.
trading at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
quit,
everyone would
quit and
quit.
give up, and
So
that's one of the things I do see a lot of traders. They come into the market, they want to get rich quick, um,
yeah.
and they don't do what you need to do to become a successful trader.
So
It's
what
more.
do you need to do?
What do you
What
need to
is
do?
your Yeah,
Um,
so what is your journey?
so my journey was um, self-reflecting.
Mm-hmm.
So we all have fear and greed when we're in the market,
Yeah.
but you have to control that fear and greed. I'm sorry, I can't even say the word fear. um, but yeah, you have to control that aspect of yourself. When you're
Mm-hmm.
in a trade, you have to learn to take profits, You know, you have to learn not to let fear get the better of you.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you're in a losing trade, um, like for me, if I'm in a losing trade, I want to keep my losses to a very very minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So
maybe
so
it'd
what is
be
the minimum?
for me it'd be maybe 1 to 3% is
Mm-hmm.
max
Of your
max
account.
max for me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
if you keep it lower than that, it's great. If you can keep it
Okay.
down to 0.01%, it's even great, you know. So for
Okay. So,
me is managing my risk.
okay.
Yeah.
So you never risk more than 3% of your account.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Three to
But
three, just 1 to 3%. Yeah, around there.
okay, okay, okay. And when do you usually take the profit?
When profits, I usually take profits. It depends. It
Sorry.
honestly depends on market
Mm-hmm.
conditions. That's where the
Mm-hmm.
technical part of trading comes in. You know,
Mm-hmm.
when you learn your tech, uh, the technicals, you know, you can see when graph is going to reverse. You know, how the graph
Mm-hmm.
is doing. Does it have enough momentum to keep going? Is it gonna reverse on me?
Mm-hmm.
What levels has it hit? You know, what supports or resistance zones it's
Mm-hmm.
hit. You know, it depends on the
Mm-hmm.
news. You know, um, global conditions. It's a lot. There's a lot of things
Okay.
that goes into trading. You know,
All right. So do you have any checklist that um, uh, before you jump into a trade, you
for
have to
me,
cross, you know?
I I look at the charts. I do look at the candlesticks,
Mm-hmm.
and I I look at my time frames, you know.
Okay. So now
So
you look at your time frame,
yeah, now I
right?
look at my time frames. So like for example, there was a trade yesterday that I made.
Mm-hmm.
I I was in the trade. I put a trade in early morning about 8 o'clock, and you know I had a trade in short. I was in short. I was shorting
Mm-hmm.
the instrument, and I waited about 3 to 4 hours to see where it would go, you know, play out, and
Mm-hmm.
then you know I saw the market conditions. It was telling me, you know, it's not going the way that you know I thought it was going to go at first.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I just reversed it. I just reversed my trade.
Okay.
Yeah, I took the
Okay.
loss. I took the loss on the trade, which was around, if I'm not mistaken, it was around $100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, loss maybe, and
Mm-hmm.
then but I got 3,000 once I reversed the trade. You know,
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
Perfect. So.
it does depends on market conditions at that certain time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If it's not going the way I think it's gonna go, I can just get out of the trade, take that loss for that trade, and then reverse.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So you are a day trader, so you don't do like swing trading or
um,
scalping.
I do swing trade and scalping, but that's
Mm-hmm.
I do have different accounts for that. So for each account, I do run a different strategy. You know,
Okay, okay, so you have different accounts, like funded accounts, or do you have an
funded
account
account,
with your...
yeah, funded accounts too, and real accounts. You know, what
Okay, so can you maybe
um
describe us what kind of accounts do you have? Like, do you have like each account is for different trading strategy?
yeah,
Like one is for
yeah.
scam. Yeah, okay. So can you tell us a little bit
So
more about it?
so this is what I ran in. It was not a problem, but a weakness of myself in trading was
Mm-hmm.
when I was trading crypto. I didn't have a clear strategy. I didn't have a clear plan
Okay.
on what I was gonna do, what that certain trade with that certain trade.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did back when I was crypto trading was the mistake I made was uh, putting in a trade on a certain coin or something and not having a clear plan for
Okay.
that trade. I didn't have a plan where I would take my profits, where I would take where I could, take my losses, where I put my stop losses or where I put my TP, what kind of trade it was too. I didn't know if I was going to hold that trade for just an hour or a day
So it was pure
or a week.
gambling, right?
Yeah, it was just pure gambling. I
Yeah.
didn't have a plan at all, and um yeah, that was a mistake I made. So that's what one of the things I tried to correct now is
Mm-hmm.
that trade. What is my clear
Mm-hmm.
plan for that trade? Am I gonna hold this trade for, let's say, a week, a month, a year? Is this a long term trade?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a short term trade? Is this a day trade, a week trade? Yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
have to.
Mm-hmm.
What I do is I have certain accounts. So this certain account is just purely for uh long term, you know, for
Okay.
years to
So
come,
long.
and
Okay. Okay. So
yeah,
it's more for investing. Okay.
yeah, investing. We have my investing account. I have accounts that for just day trading.
Mm-hmm.
So the day trades, most of my day trade accounts would be funded accounts
Mm-hmm.
because that's one of the advantages of trading the funded accounts is it does free up my own capital
Yeah.
to invest, to multiply that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how many accounts do you have? Like trading accounts?
Trading accounts. So I have about three accounts in the regular markets, and then I have
Mm-hmm.
about another three in crypto, and then that's about it. Six
Okay.
accounts.
How
That's
how do
not,
you
and
manage
that's not
six
including the
accounts?
fund. Yeah, and that's not including the
It's
funded.
not. So how many total accounts do you manage? Like including
um,
like
so anywhere
funded accounts as well.
up to a little over 10 accounts.
10 accounts.
Yeah.
Wow. And each account has like a different strategy. Like one is for
Yep.
scalping, one is for swing trading, one is for
Yep.
investing.
Yep.
How can you manage all of it?
Um. How do I manage all of it?
Yeah. So tell us the secret.
I have to give a shout out to Google Sheets. So
Wow.
that's another thing too. That's another thing that I didn't do when I traded back then was journal.
Okay, so you and
Yeah,
now are you journaling?
yeah, I journal every day. I keep track of my trades. I write my trades down. Um, each trade has a clear plan. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And so how much money in total do you manage? So
So at the moment, including your accounts, that'd be anywhere around 2,000, 200,000.
$200,000 in a funded account.
No, that's in total.
No, in total. In total.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah,
Okay, so wow. So and right now you're a full-time trader, right? So
yep,
you are
correct.
not part of the business of your family. So how much money do you make per month? So how much income do you get from trading?
Per month. So I try to do anywhere from 10% to 10% a month. So
Okay,
that's that's yeah,
so $20,000 a month.
yeah.
So is it enough to support you and your family as well? Because when we had a discussion like before the interview, you mentioned that you want to support your family as well, right?
Yeah, I do take care of my family, so I'm taking care of my mother, my father, and my aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's way more than enough here in Southeast Asia.
Yes.
Uh,
what is the average salary in Thailand?
I honestly have no clue.
Mm,
It's not high. I would say anywhere around $1,000 a month.
mm,
So
So
that's
20,000, it's not bad, right?
No, it's very good. So
Yeah,
yeah, I'm lucky. I'm just grateful, because
yeah.
when you look at the statistics, like the average income, like in Switzerland, is 90,000
Hmm.
per year. So I can make way over. I can make above average
Yeah, yeah,
than
yeah.
a regular Swiss citizen, and I'm just grateful for that,
Hmm.
and
Hmm. Hmm.
me doing that in Southeast Asia, it allows me to support my family, support my
Yeah.
mother, my father, and my aunt.
And what do your parents think about you being a trader?
Um, at first, my mother was worried at first. She didn't mm, she did not support me, but she had her concerns. Um,
Yeah. But she was the one that gave you the money for
yeah,
trading, right?
yeah,
So,
she was the one. So she did support me, but she was weary because I did lose a lot in my
mhm,
first two runs. You know,
yeah.
yeah. So she was a little concerned, but once I
Hmm.
started actually utilizing what I learned, and she saw the profits coming in, she's happy as she can be now.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Tell me, I know that your parents sent you to US, right, for studying.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, if you didn't start trading, what would you do instead? Would you
S-
stay in US, or would you go? Would you move back to Thailand? What were your thoughts before you started trading?
what was my thoughts before? I had a really rational thinking about making money. So my thought process was, um, how is the best way to make money? Why not get into the market of money?
Hmm.
So that was my way of thinking. And of course, I saw other traders, they were successful at trading, and I thought, like, if they can do it, I can do it. You know, if they can be successful at that certain trade, so can I.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Can you tell us your schedule, like like your daily schedule that you have, like the whole day that
yeah.
you spend
Um,
on trading, or
yes.
how many hours a day do you spend on trading?
So it's I might actually work a little harder than the rest because I am here in Asia. So
Hmm.
during the Asian market, it's very quiet. There's not a lot of volume. The graphs aren't moving as much. So
Hmm.
I usually have to wait until two 2 o'clock till all the way to
Hmm.
9 o'clock at night until the London and the U.S. market starts opening
Hmm.
to
Hmm. Hmm.
start trading.
Okay,
So
so
my day
maybe.
is just is waking up and then just looking at graphs, doing my technical chartings in the morning,
Hmm.
and then planning out when I'm gonna get in trade, how much profit do I want during that day, and then just setting that target.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. And in on average, so how many
Oh,
trades
so
do you place per day?
per day, it just depends on the day, depends on the market,
Mm.
how much the market's moving. So if
Mm-hmm.
it's not moving that much, I'll do it one trade per day. And if
Okay.
it's moving a lot, I can go up to 3 to 4 trades a day.
Okay. But this day trading account, right? And if you
Mm-hmm.
have the scalping,
Mm-hmm.
like also tell me, like, do you have all accounts open at once? So you look at the scalping account, and then you also look at the swing account or
Hmm.
also on the day trade
Hmm.
account. So,
So I do try to so it just depends on the market. So if I don't look at my accounts all at the same time, and I don't trade
mhm,
all my accounts at the same time. So
okay.
sometimes I will though. Sometimes I will trade my scalping account with my day trading account. Other days I will only be trading my day trading account.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay, okay, okay. And if you have a, losing streak, so do you have like some rule that if you make two losing trades per day, then you're done, or you try the third one?
usually it's three. So I'll allow myself three losing trades with a very very low drawdown, very low loss.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then I know that day it's not for me,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
just shut off the computer and go up to the mountains or something.
Yeah, and then also tell me like with each account, what instrument do you trade? The
uh
swing account.
the instruments I trade is different for each account.
Mm.
So
So tell us
for my
what you trade.
yeah for my day trading account, I trade US 30 Dow Jones because it's more
Mm-hmm.
it's a calmer market.
Mm-hmm.
The graph's a lot calmer. Um, for scalping, I maybe go to gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then for like long term trades, that would be solely crypto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So for swing trading, you use crypto, and for investing, so you use
Mhm.
stocks, or so what stocks do you have in your long-term portfolio?
What stocks? So I do have some. I just have the major cryptos,
Mm-hmm.
the bigger players, and then there are some that I've done my research on that
Okay.
is it's a secret.
All right. I'm also curious because I feel like for each account you need some different mentality, because like
You
when
do,
I
you
have
do.
when I have spoken to several traders, like for scalping you need to have completely different mentality than for swing trading, right? So
Mhm.
but you have pretty much everything. So how can you manage the switch between the mentalities that you need to have in order to trade scalping or
Mhm.
swing trading?
It's good. That's a good question, and it's really hard to manage because there is sometimes I'll go into my a different account which has a
Mm-hmm.
completely different strategy, and I'll forget to do proper setups for that certain strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the mental part of it, for me, it is easier, but sometimes I do make the mistakes, and there is switch ups like uh managing 10 accounts. Sometimes I will log into account thinking it is a different account
Yeah.
and play a certain
Yeah.
strategy on an account that.
You're a funded trader with us for
Mhm.
traders. What is the most important factor for you when you buy a challenge? What is the most important thing for you? Is it like the maximum drawdown? Is it the payout duration? Is it so? What is the most important factor for you?
So my most important factor would probably be the profit split,
Mm-hmm.
which is for
Mm.
traders, you guys 90%.
Yeah.
So that would be a factor. Target profit, that's not really a factor for me. Drawdown's not really a factor. So it'd be the
Yeah.
uh
Yeah.
that and the prop firm itself. Like you
Mm-hmm.
guys, you guys at Four Traders have done an amazing job.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Like to be my friends, they've ran into problems with other prop firms. I'm not gonna, say the name, but uh, they've had things where they've followed the rules exactly, how that prop firm written out, but they've they've gotten canceled payouts or um, not being allowed to buy any challenges or things like that. Yeah, something
Right.
that for traders, uh, it puts me at ease, because I know, you guys are you guys are on point.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. What made you buy a challenge with us? Because yeah, like right now you can choose from over 100 prop firms, right? So what
Mhm.
made you buy a challenge with us?
Um, so it was your reviews, it was your profile too. You
Mm-hmm.
guys, you guys are legit. So there are prop firms out there. You can look at them and you can see that um, it's if they're trustworthy, it's 50-50. But you guys, you guys are the real deal. Yeah.
Uh, in Also in trading, are you more focused on just making money or more on the process of making money?
I'm
because
not.
uh, because when you got into trading, right, you
Mhm.
mentioned that for you you just wanted to make money, right? So money were the
It
initial
for me.
trigger.
It's for me. No, for me, it's not. It's not about the money,
Mm,
but what the money allows me to do.
mm,
So the money allows me, being a trader, trading with you
mm,
guys, being a day trader, being a trader in general. What that allows me to do is have time with my family. Spend time with my family. Take care of my family. Be with them, because if I pursued another profession, it wouldn't have allowed me to do what I do today. It wouldn't
mm.
allow me to have the time to be with my family, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Tell me, what was your biggest payout?
my biggest payout so far with you guys, or just in general?
No, in general.
In general, so it was probably with you guys. It was somewhere around 6 grand.
Wow.
If
did you did you buy something? Did you buy a
um
present for you?
yeah, I bought some water bottles. I bought a bike, a BMX bike, a BMX,
Hmm.
not a regular bike. But other than that, did I buy anything else? Oh, I spent it on health. My
How?
health, my well-being. Just supplements.
Mhm. It was a lot of supplements, right?
No, it's just about. So I'm not. I'm not. I don't spend my money. Haphazardly.
Yeah. So
On
you so
items
you're
that.
not
Yeah. Uh,
you, because now I'm in Dubai for a month, and I
mhm,
can see like how traders are spending money really, like
mm,
huge parties every single
mhm,
night, Lambo,
mhm,
um, beach clubs, and it's
mhm.
just like you can see um, that the money are disappearing very fast,
Yeah.
right? So do you have something
Oh,
similar in Thailand, so that you go out and you party really hard,
not
or
not particularly. That's not the type of person I am in general.
yeah.
So I don't usually drink because I honestly don't see the benefit of that
Mm-hmm.
for my health, my own health.
Yeah.
Um, and usually when I drink, bad things happen. So, yeah, no, I don't drink, I don't party.
Mhm.
Uh, my goals for making this money, it's not only for myself, it's for, the
So
people I
what is
love
your
and care about,
yeah, Buwon, last question.
Yeah.
What would you advise to novice traders to
Mm,
become successful trading?
novice
sorry,
trader.
sorry, I was sorry, I say the.
Mhm.
So last question: what would you advise to novice traders? What is the most important thing in trading?
The most important thing would be knowledge. So if you can cultivate as much knowledge about trading, about graphs, about charts, learning about markets, timing, um, learning different strategies, that would be my advice, is just to cultivate your knowledge.
So thank you very much. Thank you
You're
very much for
welcome.
your
You're welcome.
time. It was
Thank you for
really
having me,
lovely,
Lenka.
very lovely interview. I hope your long-term goal in trading will become true very
Thank you.
soon.
Thank you.
And see you next time, either in Thailand or in Prague.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
You too. Have a
Thank
nice
you.
day.